Hey everybody, it's Ryan with CPP Tech. How you guys doing today? We are going to do a retro video, I guess. If you're familiar with the channel, you know Gramps. It's the old PC that I actually used to do video editing with long ago. And then we revised it with my 8-year-old. We did a 3-part series. If you're new to the channel, I suggest you go ahead and take a look at that. I'll go ahead and throw a link down below so you guys can check those out as well. There's a 3-part series on it. It was actually really cool. But I thought I'd revisit Gramps. We did the upgrade with it, with all the RAM and the new card and all that. So we're going to see if we can use this to stream in OBS and actually just record from OBS to this. It's an old Sony Handycam. I spent probably about $800 on this back in the day. That was whenever I was doing video editing, short films, and what have you. And that's how I actually kind of got started in this whole craze, back into it again, wanting to do short films or whatnot. But I do have actually a new Firewire card, and that's how we actually put videos from the Handycam over to the computer. And it was a time-consuming deal because you actually record it to a little cassette like this, and then what you would do is you would hook up the Handycam through the Firewire, which hooked up to the camera, and then it hooked up to the Firewire card. And what was so time-consuming on it was whatever you filmed, you actually, whatever program you were using at the time, whether it be Premiere Pro or whatever video editing software that was out there at the time, video capturing software or whatnot, you actually had to push record and wait for it to actually record, real time to your hard drive. Nowadays we do these videos, I video this and then I link it up right to the computer. It's all digital or whatnot. But I thought I'd revisit this since we've got the Gramps going. Let's go ahead and throw this Firewire card in there. And I actually got a new one. Where's the new one? The new one's right in front of my face. We got a new one here. So we're actually going to put this one in Gramps. It's not going to destroy the integrity of the vertical mount or nothing. So let's go ahead and throw this in here. And then we'll hook up the old Handycam to Gramps and see what we can do with OBS at least, and see if we can't stream. And I know that the picture quality is going to probably suffer a lot for the fact that it's not really, it's a digital picture, but it's not high def. So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, so there's a Firewire card. So how that's going to work is we're going to plug this in. And what's really funny about the Firewire cards is they almost look like a DisplayPort. Almost. Not quite, but almost. But anyway, it's going to go into one of these two. It doesn't matter. So we're going to go in the far one. You know, if you got two devices, you can plug in the Firewire in there, so that's pretty cool. So go ahead and put this back to where it was. Okay, so now we have our Firewire. This end here actually goes into that port right there. It says DB. So it actually plugs in. Alright guys, so OBS would recognize the camera, but because it's a low resolution, I'm sure there's a setting in OBS. I just didn't feel like looking for it, but I did find another alternative. because there was a setting in this other program which was zoom. I use zoom, and I'm going to go over to this camera here, and I'm going to show you what that looks like here in a second. But I use zoom, and then through zoom on the OBS with the camera pointing at me. So we're going to go over there right now. So right now we're actually on the camera, the Handycam, the Sony Handycam, and I'm actually going to get up and I'm going to show you here in a second. The small setup, it's a little bit hinky, but it'll work for right now. It's not this is demonstration purposes only. So, but I've got OBS running. I know you can see the headphones. That's where I'm using the audio, and I'm actually recording separate audio. So let's go over the audio of the headphones now. So now there's the audio from the headphones on the OBS. I'm actually recording from Gramps with the Firewire card and the cable going to the old Sony Handycam. Now I know the resolution isn't all that great. However, this is pretty cool to use a 15-year-old camera to actually start to stream or record video or what have you on OBS. It was a fun project. Come back over here now. It was a fun project to do. I'm going to show you what I got set up here just so you see how it's working. There's the camera, and there's OBS running on Gramps. It's pretty cool. You see me in there, and you can see me here, high. But the resolution isn't all that great. I mean, it's an old camera, but here's the thing: if you guys are just first starting out, trying to establish yourself, you don't need all the big, huge products. Like I said, this is Gramps, the old computer that I had, and I'm using the old camera that I used to use with Gramps to do my short films or whatnot. And I don't know, 12 years later, it's still working pretty good. You know, you can put better cameras on Gramps, don't get me wrong, but I'm just going a little throwback on, 12 years ago. So working today still is pretty cool. I just want to share that with you guys. If you have any comments, questions, please leave it below. And like before I said, check out the Gramps build with my 8-year-old. It was a 3-part retro build. So anyway, I thank you for watching. Have a good day. Take care now. Bye.